Hello world, I'm Rich, and this is Rich's World Beer Tour. Yeah, just got done with our first softball practice of the year, the Bangers and Mash. That's my team. First practice, we looked pretty damn good. Surprising. So I thought, you know what? Still a nice day out here. We're gonna do a beer review. Out down by the fire pit, hanging out with the Laughing Buddha. A lot of traffic going on in the road behind me for some reason. Everybody heading home on a nice day. We're gonna have a little Seduction, the Ommegang limited edition Ommegang. I hope I'm saying that right. I can never say it right, but Brewery Ommegang Seduction. I shouldn't be stirring this up. It's bottle. There's some stuff down in the bottom there. Temptingly roasty ale brewed with 5 dark barley malts. Belgian chocolatier Calibut provides the chocolate. Leafman's Curve Brut brings the cherries. So let's see. It's an ale to be lovingly embraced. Undeniably rich and smooth, Seduction is also true and warm-hearted, lightly hopped. Limited edition. It's a Belgian style. Pour it slow. 6.8% ABV. It's from Brewery Ommegang. I hope someone send me a video on YouTube. Tell me how to say the darn thing. Cooperstown, New York. We tried their. We've done one other review from there. Just loved it. The Duchess. What a great beer. So there we go. Softball season's here. Although our first game in a couple of days, it's supposed to snow again, if you can believe that. So we're gonna enjoy the outdoors while we can. Gotta love Minnesota. Boy, that is pouring dark and nice. We're gonna put that back by Buddha. You cannot see through that. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty. Nice tan, light dark malty head. Lots of tiny bubbles, and you cannot see through that. It's just a beautiful pour. Wow. There is, I think I've said that on about 6 reviews in a row. Wow. This is really good. You can smell the cocoa that's in there right away. That's what really hits me. Cocoa. A little hint of cherry, but it's cocoa. And just a slight yeast. You can hear that cardinal out here. It's got all sorts of wildlife in amongst the cars and everything. Anyways, looks good and smells good. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh, I can see that I did stir up a little yeast in there. Well, a little more flavor for me. There's some carbonation to that. There is a lot of real fizziness to it. It is a real light mouthfeel for the darkness. You know, you expect something dark is going to be thick. This is really light. Really keep it down. Really light, a thinner beer, really carbonated. You get that cocoa flavor, and I'm sorry it's taking so long. It is really carbonated. Lots of bubbles in your mouth. It's just cocoa right away. Toffee, malty, and then the tartness of the cherries comes through. That's what I'm getting at the very end. Really tart cherries that drive it right at the end. But it is smooth and malty and sweet. Toffee in there. It's just, I was expecting a little something different. I'll tell you in a second here. This brewery, and I've had a couple of their beers, real Belgian style. And in my experience, not a lot, but in my experience, the Belgian beers have a little more funky yeast. It's just a different yeast flavor to it. It's good, but it's a different kind of funky, very yeasty. This has nothing. I was expecting that. There's not that yeast punch that some of the other beers have had, and some of the Belgian style that I've had where I've experienced that. This is really good though. This is, I'm gonna give it a, I don't know, one more sip. It's about an 8.5 out of 10. This is a really good beer. I would like to have more of, I get a little bit of dark chocolate. I get that cocoa sweetness up front. I'd like to have, I think the chocolatier that they talk to, maybe that's what I'm supposed to get, is a subtle chocolate, but I'd like a little more. I was expecting more chocolate. The tartness of the cherries at the end, love it. Really good. Just wanted a little more chocolate, but 8.5 is not bad out of 10. So if you get a chance, find one. I'm not sure how limited it is, if it's a once a year or just once here and there, but really good. I feel like I'm out here on Autobahn Society. The birds are out. Spring is sprung. Anyways, grab one and try it. It's the Brewery Ommegang Seduction. It's got some chocolate, some cherries. It's really good. I'm going to sit down here and enjoy some sunshine for the rest of the evening and enjoy the rest of this beer. Anyways, to the Bangers and Mash, my softball team, gentlemen, ladies, let's see if we can win the city championship again. Thanks for sharing a beer with me, world. Cheers.